Gianna, here is one of your stubby runs from last Friday. Let's check it out.
After the delay coming off that pitch, they're not setting that delay up correct.
All right. Outside of the one mistake in the middle of the course, it was a pretty good run, right? My overall impression watching it was, feet a little bit too close together at the top of the turn caused you to really have to kind of, feather or skid that little bit that top of the turn. So it's going to help if we widen that stance just a little bit, giving us the ability to roll up those skis to a high edge angle platform at the top of the turn. Got to be a little more patient up here. We want to intersect rise line, and rise line is what? That imaginary line drawn straight up from the gate. So we want to intersect rise line with our skis still pointing out and away from the pole so we can bring turn shape back. Now, obviously, you're skidding the top, so, your skis are already in the fall line when you're heading into at rise line. So just be patient. Don't start that turn too early by skidding it. Better job there, because here you got yourself, you're in rise line now, and where are your skis pointing? Out and away from the pole. Brought turn shape back. Finished on the gate with direction done. That's a great job. A little bit of a pole tap. I'd like to see maybe a little more forward pole plant, but not bad. Again, kind of just impatient right there. We should just be rolling them up. When we get to rise line, start that turn above the gate and rise line, just turning way too early. So a lot of your pressure is down here. We're looking to pressure the skis from when we intersect rise line through fall line. You get no pressure now, and air pressure comes down below. Better looking turn there. Again, we're rolling up above the gate. That's a good looking turn. Great job. Again, like to see a more, pole plant, pole touch out in front. Not much one there. It really helps us get recentered, rebalanced, move to the new ski. Again, nice looking job there. We, again, intersecting rise line with what? Skis pointing out and away. Good job. So we can bring turn shape back. Probably didn't give yourself quite as much room above the gate. So we kind of have here half our turn below, half above, half below. Kind of get away with it because going onto the flat. But generally speaking, let's remember that if this is the gate, assuming it's offset, we're looking to have our turn done. Well, that's not drawn very well. We're looking to have, that's more like kind of half above, half below, right? We're looking to have our turn done above the gate, right? So we're really not turning around the gate, but we're turning around a piece of snow somewhere up here, right? So hairpins. Most important thing about a hairpin or flush is the exit. We have to be tight to the gate with direction done on the exit coming out. Okay, so here you saw the hairpin. You wanted to run it so straight that you just didn't have time to have direction done. So a lot of times we can't run them that straight. We actually have to swing out a little bit at the top of the hairpin so we can come out with direction. Right? So because the most important thing is coming out with direction. You had to be on those two right there, the middle ones, with direction done tight to those coming out, and we ended up obviously no direction and very low and chuck them sideways, etc. So So let's remember hairpins. Most important thing, good direction coming out tight to the middle two. The rest of the run, you know, pretty good. Feet got a little close together now to get the top of the turn, right? Awfully hard to carve the top of the turn with the feet that close together. They were good width here. There's no reason to narrow them. Just roll them both up right like that. That's perfect width. Roll them both up, stay on the outside ski. And those skis will come right around. Trust your skis and your ability. You're a good little skier, Gianna. All right. So let's widen our stance at the top of the turn. Sometimes be a little more patient. Intersect rise line with the skis pointing out and away to bring shape back. Right? And, you know, obviously on hairpins or combinations, verticals, set ourselves up so we can come out with great direction. But some nice looking turns. Looking forward to the next ones.